Yo, what is good, Mukbang Train viewers? Today we got another. I guess this one's rankings. This one is different. So, rating every NBA team starting point guard from 30 to 1. Now, I did not know who to put for the Warriors at all because the cutoff was 15 games played and Curry only played 5. So, I had Kai Bowman. He was a two-way player, but let's be real, he was probably their best point guard. And he only started like 12 games, but still, doesn't matter. Kai Bowman. Next, we got the Wizards with Ish Smith. I mean, it could have been Isaiah Thomas, but he didn't play, or he got cut. So, it's not Isaiah Thomas. So, yeah, feels bad. But it is what it is. Next, we got the Knicks with Elfrid Payton. You know, not a great shooter, but I mean, he can make pretty okay, defend pretty okay on a good day. So, number 28 for him. Yeah. Next, we got the Bulls with Tomas Satoransky. I mean, he's a tall point guard. He can make pretty well. He can finish pretty decently. And he's got some okay defense because of his size. So, yeah, number 27. Next, we got the Pistons with Bruce Brown. This one, I didn't know who to put here because Derrick Rose is their sixth man, so they don't really have like an actual point guard that they play. So Bruce Brown got most of the minutes at point guard other than Derrick Rose. So he got most of the starts, so Bruce Brown. Next, we got the Cavs with Darius Garland. Pretty good scorer, pretty good playmaker, not much else though. So he gets a spot at 25. Next, we got the Suns with Ricky Rubio. Pretty good, two-way playmaker. Can defend pretty decently and make pretty well. But that's mostly all he does. Put him in the 80s, he's pretty good. But nowadays, he has a pretty bad jumper for a point guard at least. So yeah, number 24. Next, we got the Hornets with Terry Rozier. Pretty good scorer. That's kind of all he does, though. Scary Terry. You remember the playoffs, 1-2 years ago when he went off? Yeah, so number 23, because he got himself a bag from that, which he does not deserve. Next, we got the Magic with Markelle Fultz. Looked a lot better from him this season. I'm on the Markelle Fultz hype train, but I did have to put him low because he's not very good yet. I mean, he can finish really well. He can make, he can defend. He had 6 steals against, I think, the Lakers. So yeah, he still can't really shoot. I think the most threes he's made in the game is still 2. So yeah, number 22 for Markelle Fultz. Next, we got the Clippers. This one might be kind of bad, but Patrick Beverley at 21. I just see him as more of a shooting guard. Not much playmaking from him. Just a hound dog on defense and a shooter on offense. So, number 21. Next, we got the Bucks with Eric Bledsoe. Not the most insane shooter out there, but he can finish really well. He can make pretty well, and he has some good defense. So, yeah, I put him at number 20. You could argue this, but there are a ton of good point guards in the league. So, yeah. Number 19, Mike Conley. 20 and 19 are switchable. I mean, I feel like Mike Conley might be lower than Eric Bledsoe, actually, so I guess flip that around because he was really inefficient this year. I mean, they both kind of just play the same role, except Mike Conley was arguably an all-star, which he never made an all-star team, but people would say he could be an all-star before this season, obviously, because he did not play too well. Number 18, the Miami Heat with Kendrick Nunn. I don't think he's better than those players, but he's a lot younger than both of them, so that's what pushed him over. He could be a lot better in the future. And, I mean, he's still really good, so he could have proved even more towards the end of the season. So, yeah, number 18, he can also, I'd say he could shoot better than the two before him. He was also a pretty good defender, which all of them are, but next you got the Pelicans with Lonzo Ball. This may be a little high, but I mean, he got his jump shot a lot better this season. He play makes at such a high level, and he defends very well. He can defend the 1 through the 3, maybe the 4 on a small team. But yeah, maybe even the 5 on a small team. But he's kind of skinny, so not a lot of post defense from Lonzo. But yeah, number 17. He can also finish pretty well. Next, we got the Kings with De'Aaron Fox. Very good playmaker, pretty good defender. He can also score really well. He can shoot. He's the whole package. He's just, he's not great at everything. He's just pretty good at everything. So he's really fast though, so that's a plus. Beat anyone on the fast break. Possibly one of the fastest players ever. So yeah, number 16. Number 15, the halfway point, we got Ja. I don't know if he's better than De'Aaron Fox, but he's great. He has amazing court vision. He knows the game, and you can tell. He plays like a veteran. He's a rookie. Not much else to it. That's kind of it. So yeah, Ja Morant, 15. Amazing scorer. Good playmaker. Not a great defender, but, I mean, he's a point guard. He's also a rookie, so he gets that pass. But yeah, not a lot of point guards are out here defending a ton of positions. A lot of them are bad at defense. So yeah. Number 14, Pacers with Malcolm Brogdon. This might be a little low. I don't know if he was 50, 40, 90 this season, but I definitely know he was last season. That's wild. Shout out to Malcolm Brogdon for that. But yeah, he's a pretty decently sized point guard. And he's playing alongside Domantas Sabonis, so that's like an easy couple assists per game. He's averaging like 18 or like 17, 5 and 7. I don't know how true that is, but that's around what he's averaging. Not say that he averaged that, because I don't think that is what he averaged, but yeah, he's averaging numbers similar to that. So yeah, he lands in my spot at number 14. Good playmaker, good defender, pretty good scorer. Yeah, it's very efficient. Next we got the Nuggets with Jamal Murray. This next two are pretty interchangeable. You could say Brogdon is also interchangeable, but so like 14 to 12 are interchangeable. But Nuggets with Jamal Murray, not much of a defender, but he's a great scorer. He's a pretty good playmaker. He's pretty decently efficient for a young guard. So yeah, Jamal Murray at 13. And then at 12, we got DeJounte Murray. I favor him over Jamal because I just see him as a much emphasis on much better defender. I mean, there's not much else to it. I'd also say, you could also say he's a better playmaker. I don't really know about that, but there are arguments to be made. So DeJounte Murray at number 12. At number 11, D'Angelo Russell. Amazing scorer, pretty decent playmaker, but not the best defender for his size. He's 6'4", I believe. So yeah, he's a 6'4" point guard. He's like 2 inches above the average height for a point guard. Not insane, but he's 11. And starting off the top 10, we got Kyle Lowry. Great player. In the All-Star game, he almost won Team Giannis the game. But then he also kind of choked it because, he got the foul on AD. The Team LeBron was 1 point away. So yeah, that wasn't very good. But, number 10, he just played great this season, and he gets pretty overlooked. Everyone on the Raptors gets overlooked, I'm going to be real. Everyone other than Pascal, who even then is a little underrated in my eyes. Last year I was calling him overrated, now look at me. Alright, number 9, Thunder, Chris Paul. Once again, very underrated. Now, Chris Paul isn't the only reason the Thunder have been successful this season, but he's a very big reason why. Him, Shea, Steven Adams, and Danilo Gallinari, they're the main reasons that they got played so well. So yeah, number 9 for Chris Paul. At number 8, my second favorite player on the Sixers, my favorite point guard on the Sixers, Ben Simmons. I mean, he'd be higher if he could shoot. That's really all there is to it. Insane slasher, great defender this season. Amazing playmaker. There's not a lot to say about Ben. Then at the same time, there is. Like, how bad of a shooter he is. 66% from 3 this season, though, so that's pretty good. 67, I guess. Kyrie Irving at number 7. He'd be a lot higher if he played more than 20 games, but he didn't, so. Number 7, good scorer, good dribbler, decent playmaker, not a great defender, but you know how it is. Number 6, Kemba, MVP candidate at a point in the season, so that's really good. Amazing playmaker, good scorer, not the most terrible defender on the court for a 6'1" point guard. Yes, number 6. I mean, I thought this was fair. Coming in at number 5, we got Trae Young, almost 30 points and like 8 assists this year. I mean, he was just shooting from half court, couldn't miss. Number 5 for Trae Young. He shot like 38% from 3, I believe, on I don't know how many attempts, but yeah, he shot pretty well. Number 4, Russell Westbrook on the Houston Rockets. I mean, his shot selection got a lot better this year. He wasn't really taking very many threes, which is a lot better for the Rockets. Yeah, I mean, I guess with Mike D'Antoni's system, it's not great, but for the player that Russ is, it's very good. So yeah, number 4 for Russ. I mean, great slasher. He can defend okay because he has like hound dog mentality, but you know. Number 3, Damian Lillard on the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, he just went crazy this season, but the Trailblazers weren't very good. But I mean, number 1 and 2. If you don't know who they are, it's pretty obvious. If you don't know who they are, you've been living under a rock for the past 2 years. But at number 2, I mean, I guess this, you've been under a rock for the past 2 years, and the next, you've been under a rock for the past 17 years. But it's whatever. Luka Doncic, I mean, there's not much to it. He's a sophomore player with averaging a triple-double on like, I don't know how many points. It's like 25. I don't know though. But yeah, he's basically averaging a triple-double, and it's just insane. I feel like the triple-double has gotten a little overrated over time though, with all the players averaging it and stuff. Those seasons just start getting overrated and stuff, and it gets bad. And at number 1, if you didn't realize already, if you didn't think of it already, it's LeBron James. So I guess the top 2, it's debatable that they're point guards. I believe they're point guards. Basketball Reference says they're point guards. I mean, that's it. LeBron, he's still playing amazing, even with another superstar on his team. I mean, I guess he could get more assists with Anthony Davis on the Lakers now, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's gonna round off my list. I don't know. I feel like it was kind of bad. I don't really know. Let me get some feedback in the comments. And yeah, this is Mukbang Train signing off.